Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back down here in Porchville. Hell yeah! What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Friday night.
I'm happy it's Friday.
I'm on drugs. I'm on a lot of drugs.
I'm not.
I'm on a lot of drugs because I fucked my back all up. And so I've been playing with all these different prescription drugs all weekend. And all week, I should say. And now we are...
Like methamphetamine?
No meth. No meth.
No?
But before we get into all that, we are here with the one and only Spearhead Horizon.
Yeah.
Izzy, Rob,
Yep.
Rizzo.
Sup?
How you doing?
What's
Doing
up,
all right down there?
guys?
Now, Rizzo, you're not with the band. You're just here hanging out.
I am.
That's what people do in Porchville.
She snuck in the...
That's what we're here for. We're just here to
I
hang
came
out.
in through the back door.
We're here having a good time.
She really did come in through the back door.
That's true. That's true story.
And then I showed her where the bathroom was. That happened.
Israel,
What's going on,
last time
man?
you were here,
Yep.
I don't know which episode. It's probably was it like 14 or...
It was a hot minute.
It was a while ago.
It was.
It's what we call the Broken Silence
That's
episode.
Right. That's right.
So, shortly thereafter,
Mm-hmm.
there was no more Broken Silence.
No more.
You've moved on,
I have.
and now Spearhead Horizon.
That's right.
Yeah. So now tell me about this. Is it... How many pieces you got going on?
How many pieces for what?
The band.
The band. So we have 5 people in the band,
Right.
and it's a crazy thing that we're doing.
What are you doing?
So
Tell me about it.
I'm typically playing guitar like I always do.
Yeah.
But this douchebag right here,
Rob.
he joined in,
Rob,
and
are you the douchebag that he says?
I guess
He-
I am
yes.
that douchebag.
he actually
This is the douchebag you are speaking of.
he's the co-douchebag
I
because
mean,
I'm
most
also a
people call
douche.
me dickhead, but I guess it's douchebag tonight, right?
Hey,
It's just for tonight.
they're interchangeable.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's
But-
all right. I've
So
been called
how
worse
did
by
you
better
how'd you guys come to be?
Well, actually, we are in a cover band called Raven's Own,
Mm-hmm.
and
What kind of songs? What kind of stuff you doing?
so think about like
a lot of
Chevelle.
like 90s stuff.
Yeah,
We do a lot of Paramore and stuff too.
yeah.
Okay. Because I couldn't see you guys doing like Journey covers and shit. You know, like that would
No,
just...
I mean we do get a little soft. We
Okay.
play a Paula Abdul cover too.
No shit. Which one?
Yeah, but that shit's sexy, dude.
Which
Yeah, it
one?
is.
Which song?
Straight up.
Straight up. All right, that's
It-
cool.
It's kind of like a punkish version
She was.
of it,
I had a
though.
crush on Paula Abdul back in the
Well, I
day.
mean, who wouldn't?
Just me? Anybody?
I
Yeah.
still
You?
do.
No,
Yeah?
I'm right
I
there
would
with you.
totally smash.
Now?
I would totally smash.
She still looks really.
She's
like,
fucking
really gorgeous.
nutty though. She's a little wild.
It's better than the
Which-
right and
which
left
might
hand.
Those
be
are the
cool.
best ones.
Okay, true,
Yeah.
true. So, all right. So how did this all come to be then,
So my girlfriend Kaisha,
Kaisha?
she wanted to do a cover band
Yeah.
thing, and I kind of stole him because he's the drummer in the band
Mhm.
for the cover band, and we kind of had chemistry for guitar
Right.
and just writing music. So that kind of came to fruition. The guitar player in the cover band, Derek, he's actually our guitar player as well. So we have 3 guitar players in Spearhead.
Nice.
So we have that. We found this fucking crazy drummer called Dave. He's a psychopath on the
Dave.
drums. Yeah, he's actually
You have
from.
to watch out for those guys named Dave.
Dave's not here, man.
He wishes he could be here.
My name's
I
Dave.
do too. He's a pretty cool soul. But
Drummers, man, drummers. Drummers are a different breed. We've said it many times on this show.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
I still have a drummer that disappeared. Never fucking heard from him again.
we
So
tend
you
to do
don't-
that from time to time.
You don't actually have a drummer. 'Cause
Well, I
he
did.
disappeared.
The first,
But you said that you still have.
the very first Hollow Days drummer was a guy named Bill, and we went on Christmas break. I was banging his sister,
Whoops.
Rightfully so.
Well, I mean,
and Christmas break came. He went home, and I never fucking saw the guy again. Drum.
Is it because you were banging his sister?
That's probably why.
I don't know.
I mean, Could be.
But I
would
worked with him
guess.
too.
Well,
So I worked with him. I was in a band with him, and he just fucking disappeared.
Well, here's the question: like, did you actually have this guy Bill, like, around in your life, or was this just like a hallucination?
No, man. Joe saw him. We played with him.
Maybe you guys had the same hallucination.
It was
at the
weird
same
because he
time.
was like a jazzy drummer, and so he was like really light on the cymbals and shit. First song we sat down and played together with the four of us in a room was "Knocking on Heaven's Door," Guns N' Roses version, and he came in on the drum with like a kind of thing, and we were like, "Hey man, why don't you get on that a little bit?" And he couldn't do it. So the next guy came in and beat the hell out of him, totally out of time, but it worked. Did what we needed to do.
So did you ever try to look for Bill?
I've looked him up on Facebook and everything. I
What
don't see
happened
him.
to the sister, though?
She was still around.
Did you continue banging her even though
No. We shortly thereafter.
Bill was out of the picture, so it's just
Bill
like
was
I was kind of curious.
He was
about that
jealous.
as well.
Shortly thereafter, we just. I mean, it was a couple of months sort of thing.
Bill was jealous.
I was in my prime. I had great hair back then. All that good stuff. So, the good old days.
it was okay.
Yeah, it was good.
little greasy looking, but it was alright.
Ridiculous.
So, tell me about what's going on then. What's the plans? Spearhead Horizon. Where are we going?
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as we can go.
Yeah.
Have we? Now I think we may have already fucking diverted here because I'm on drugs.
It happens.
So let's get back to how you guys came to be. Kaisha wanted a fucking band.
Yeah, which we still do that. And
Right.
I think it's fucking awesome. I love doing the cover band stuff.
Yeah.
But this, I mean, me personally, it's the original music is like my calling.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
You got to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen me play before.
I've seen you play many
so
times.
I'm sure you understand.
I do.
But I just love it. It's my calling.
Yeah.
The thing I love about these guys though is this is like a completely original band. It's not like just me writing music.
Mhm.
We're all actually writing music.
Yeah.
We're all writing it together. Like I kind of come up with some of the structure. He'll come up with a certain riff. There's actually a song that he wrote pretty much 90% of that we have, which is actually the teaser I sent you.
Nice.
He wrote 90% of that. I pretty much just like helped out in whatever way I could.
Let's play. You want to play it?
Go ahead.
You want to play the teaser?
Just go right ahead.
All right. Let's check this fucking teaser out. Hollow teaser.
Still my favorite song.
Tease.
Okay. So
I might be
I'm,
biased, but I mean,
I'm not sure about the volume here, so bear with me.
With unexpected tender shades. Oh, I thought that this was over. I say what? You've gone too far. I heard you say that you would never tell my heart with my own mind. We're living up the Hudson souls. You end up turning hollow. Breaking and shattering life as we know it.
Okay. God damn.
See,
For real?
you hear how
For
there's-
real? That's god damn.
That's not just my voice.
You've been
That-
busy.
That's not just me on vocals.
Okay.
That's him
Okay.
as well in that verse that came in,
All right.
which is awesome because we have 3 vocalists in the band
That's
right
dope.
now. And
That's
the
dope.
way we're doing things, we're
For
kind
now.
of yeah,
hopefully making it for when
Yes.
Miguel actually steps up
right.
Oh, man.
and sings.
Y'all harmonize so well.
It's
That's wild.
dude, it's pretty awesome because okay, like in Broken Silence, I would write stuff
Mhm.
and have like vocal layers and whatnot, and the other guys they would pretty much rehearse the stuff and do what they needed to do for like backup vocals and stuff.
Mhm.
But the recording of everything that we're doing for this band, it's pretty much, it's not so much live, but we're pretty much recreating everything and polishing it up so that what you hear on the recording is what you're going to hear when we play.
That's the
Yeah.
only way to do it.
I'm a
Yeah.
firm believer
That's the only way to
in
do it.
not recording anything that we can't do live.
When I was playing back in the day, that was always my greatest compliment from people was when they'd come and say, "Hey man, it sounds just like it did on the record."
Yes.
Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, we might have samples and little bits of stuff here and there, but we're keeping that to the minimum.
Yeah, but it's nothing impossible, you know.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything like crazy
And,
out of
and to
hand.
be honest, if you wanted to add those samples on stage, I mean, this day and age is fairly easy to do.
It
you
is.
know?
And it's just little stuff, you
Yeah.
know, maybe
Just
a
a little
little
button like,
intro or
boop.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
We don't even have any bass drops in any of this shit.
So, Rob,
Just all little intro
one
stuff.
thing we do on the porch,
All right.
Oh boy, you're in for it now.
one thing we do on the
He's
porch
calling you out,
Hey,
big
that's
boy.
fine.
is
Let's do it.
we want to know who you are. We want to know what your story is. That's the point. See, Porchville's fun. You know, we can talk about the band and all that stuff, but you know, I want to know who you are.
All right.
So, where are you from?
Citrus County.
Citrus County.
Yeah.
Born and
Grew up in
raised.
Hernando my entire life.
Yeah.
All 31 years of it.
Nice.
That explains a lot. all of a
It
sudden.
should. I feel it should. You know.
So,
I don't know why I said that because I don't know anything about you. I just thought it sounded.
nor do
funny.
you know anything about Citrus County.
I don't
You
even know where
couldn't-
that is.
You couldn't find it on a map.
No,
That's just fucking.
I mean, we're only an hour away. We're just reclusive people. I
that's
guess.
somewhere near Atlanta, right?
It's a nothing place.
He's from Wisconsin. You know, it's a frozen tundra.
You
Everything
pronounce it
looks
wrong.
the same.
It's Wisconsin.
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 Wisconsin. So, so you're from here. 31.
Yep.
How long you been playing guitar?
Guitar. I don't know. Since I was 13.
How long you been playing drums?
Since I was 4.
Since you were 4.
Yep.
So drums was first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad, Glenn, he's a big drummer. You know, started out when I was pretty much born. So then I just gradually gravitated towards it.
Make sure talking to that mic a little bit
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah, I gravitated towards it and picked it up, and I don't know, throughout middle school, high school, and stuff like that, like, I had progressed a lot in drums, so I kind of wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
So every time there was a part missing, I would learn whatever the hell it is, so I can play all sorts of stuff, you know.
So you do
Flute.
bass, guitar, just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'm actually in 5 bands.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So,
Yeah, I played.
Overachiever.
when the fuck do you find the time for 5 bands?
Do you know how much time like this guy takes to beat off?
It can't
He
be
has
much.
the time.
It can't be much because he's got 5 fucking bands.
Hey, well, like we were talking about earlier. You
Well,
know,
yeah, I would actually like to know the answer to this question all the time. I wasn't thinking about it until you brought it up.
it depends. Do I have to rush during it or not? Like,
Or if you
do
fall
I have
asleep.
to go somewhere? Hey,
Well, you got to think about, like, what's the purpose of the beat off? I mean, are you just trying to go back to sleep and you just can't
I think
sleep,
the
or
purpose
are you
is
just kind of
always
feeling
pretty
romantic?
clear.
Did you light some candles first? Did you like get some incense going?
I don't ever do that
Sometimes you
romantic
gotta
shit
feel
for
pretty.
myself. I don't ever do that romantic shit for myself.
Self-care is important, man.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. Self-care.
Nah, I don't need
She
all
knows
that.
what's up.
I don't need all the candles and romance and stuff.
So why music? What moves you? What is it about music that just does it?
Everything is just the emotion behind it.
Yeah.
You remember that story we were talking about with
Which one?
the other day? It was the drumsticks that you got. You were like 9 years old at a show or something like that. A security guard. You thought he was gonna like tackle you because the
No, that was autographs at
It was-
Livestock.
okay.
Yeah. Livestock 99. That was like the first show that I guess I was allowed to go to. I was,
Mhm.
I was 10. And the security guard kept making sure that like everyone would stay in line, but then everyone kept shoving me and my brother up to get up to the front of the line.
Mm.
And I remember, I want to say like it was Slash's Snake Pit that was playing. And they made a big announcement. Nobody fucking reach halfway across the table or you're going to get tackled. You're going to get kicked out of here and everything. And, don't touch any of the artists. Stay back behind the line, basically. And here I am, 10, and my older brother, William, he's 11 at that time. So, like, they all shoved us forward. And then second Slash walked from, like, behind the wall. He just, like, I don't know. He got excited.
Yeah.
Saw us kids standing there and just fucking, like, reached out across the table and grabbed my hand and stuff. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So, you know, it's the emotion behind the music for me,
Yeah.
and I like to connect with people.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, you're a connection kind of guy. Like you like the music when it just connects.
If I can make something that makes someone feel a certain sort of way,
Yeah.
that to me is everything. You know,
there was a show I did some years ago where we played a song in tribute to a friend of mine who had passed away, and got it never forget tattooed on my arm for him, and wrote this song. It was called Final Farewell, and a bunch of friends came down that, you know, from all over that knew him and wanted to see this song played. And after we finished it, it was great. Everybody enjoyed the song. They were like, "Oh, that was great." You know, it was you know, Andrew would have loved it, and yada yada yada. And that was nice of him. And there was this other guy who I'd never met, and he says, "Hey man, did you write that song?" I said, "Yes, I did, sir." He says, "Man, I lost my grandmother a couple weeks ago." And he said, and that song really moved me. It touched me, man, and it said a lot to me. And I was like, wow, I've never forgotten that guy. You know, you don't forget shit like that, because it was like I touched that guy's soul, man.
Right.
Like, you know, and that was cool. It was just fucking cool. It was just a really cool moment in my life, you know. So
that's what I think every band should do.
yeah,
They should write music
that's the goal.
for people to feel something.
Hopefully.
And if you're not, and you're being like these Justin Bieber fucks and Miley Cyrus and stuff like that, and just writing for the money, then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's just get back to like the good old days of like the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Man,
Those were good old days.
Matt's a huge Backstreet Boys fan.
I was
I didn't
BSB girl.
I don't remember those.
I
as good
think
old days.
NSYNC was better.
No, man.
no, get out of here.
Hey,
I mean,
Get outta here.
Backstreet's
This
still
might be your
together.
house,
Listen-
but get the hell out.
Listen,
of
they
here.
had Justin.
You know,
And he did pretty well.
He's actually a pretty fucking talented guy.
I love him.
He's a fantastic like musician. Like he does. Like I mean, all right. This
I
is
love
gonna
this shit
sound-
with
Everybody can make
Stapleton.
fun of me if you want, but I think that Justin
might.
Timberlake is actually a fantastic artist. Like he can do country, he can do rock, like he can do whatever, and he's also a really good dancer. I wish I could dance like Justin.
Do you need a minute?
I'm already finished.
Do you need a tissue?
Nah, I'll take care of that when I get home.
Just sit in your filth.
Just change the underwear. You're good.
I'm just gonna enjoy the goopy slipperiness.
Excuse me. Oh. So here you are. You and Israel.
Yeah.
You guys have
Yeah.
met. And Spearhead Horizons born.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I mean, we pretty much. It was like June of last year, 2020,
Yeah.
that we met.
Yeah.
So you guys have had time to just hang out and work on shit because obviously there's nothing else fucking going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't actually start doing the Spearhead stuff until
About
August?
2 months. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was probably August
Yeah.
that we first started talking about it. They came up. I was hosting a open jam and stuff out there in Crystal River, and they had come
In
up
addition to 5 bands?
and, yes,
Jesus Christ,
And,
man.
and karaoke on Saturday.
and karaoke on Saturdays. Yeah,
Get a life, dude.
oh,
you need a hobby, man.
on top of the full time job too. So yeah, I'm just a busy guy. So
Yeah.
But
Hey,
no, they
some
had-
people got to stay busy though, and you're doing shit you love.
I do.
So I mean, that's a fucking win.
I do.
You know.
Yeah,
Get
So
shit
I
done,
love it.
dude. Get it done.
Yeah.
But no, they basically came up to me and they were like, "Hey, you know, what can you play?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you guys want to play?" And they named off a couple songs and stuff that they had rehearsed, the three of them together. And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can pretty much pull them out." You know, one, what was it? That was the red jumpsuit, Face Down.
Yeah, face down.
I like barely knew that. I'd never played it on drums, and then we just got up and played it.
What's
Then-
what's your style? What's your inspiration? Like,
80s thrash for sure.
yeah.
You know, Anthrax, Megadeth, Overkill. That's my shit. For the most
Solid.
part.
Very
For-
solid.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely expanded upon that, but that's what I grew up loving. Especially fucking Iron Maiden. Even Queensryche and just all that shit.
Yeah.
I hated new music for the longest time.
Really? I dig that, man. I dig that.
No, they came up. We started doing the cover band thing. Actually, it was a week that he was gone. He had left for work.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend, Kaisha, came up to me. And she was like, so you want to play drums?
Yeah, that was the second time they came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first time you were with him.
Mhm.
And the second time he was gone. So, but yeah, she came up, wanted me to play drums. And then we got together, like, I think the week after that.
Yeah.
And he was still gone. And then after that, Israel's like, I kind of got some original stuff going on. And I was like, well, I got a ton of shit going on right now. I don't know if I have time for it. And he's like, well, you might want to make time. And I was like,
I'm
We'll
kind
see.
of assertive sometimes when it comes to the music, man.
I was like, well,
Bossy little bastard.
I was like, all right, we'll see. He played me a little snippet of it, and I was like, okay. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? He's like, what do you want to play? I'm like, I don't know, guitar. I think I could build on the music with guitar. But you're a great drummer. And I'm like, well.
Or were you hoping to bring him in as a drummer or guitarist?
Dude, honestly, I was just hoping to get somebody to help me out.
Yeah.
It's like you do not understand. I'm sure you do understand. Between now and when we first got together, we have tried to get so many drummers and mainly bassists to come in and be a part of this thing, and like.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm with the drummer thing.
Dude,
I have it made right now because one of my best buds is a bad motherfucking drummer,
Yeah.
and he just is itching to jam.
mm-hmm.
So I might. I'm not saying I am, but I might just dust it off and put a little something out there. Play a little. I don't know.
It
We'll
needs
see.
to happen, man.
You're on
see.
drugs. You don't know what the fuck you're
Shut
talking
the
about.
fuck up.
He is on drugs.
I am. That's true. But I might. I think we've been talking about it. There's some rumblings there between the three of us, me and Taylor.
Are you sure it's because of music or like the rumblings? Like you might just have to like really fart.
No, because of the drugs or something.
Sometimes I get rumbles and it just means I have to fart.
Do you?
Yeah. Dude, you're not
Get-
going along with my joke here.
I don't get the fucking joke. I
you-
didn't know
when-
you're making a fucking joke.
When your belly starts rumbling, sometimes it means you got to fart.
Great.
I'm talking about a different type. All right.
He doesn't give.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you? Well, no, you got to explain it now. Explain yourself.
You were talking about getting the rumblings.
Right. I said there's rumblings.
Right.
Yeah. I said the word rumblings and it triggered you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It triggered
You,
his fart.
you took it out of context.
I took it out of context. Exactly.
Okay.
So,
I mean, do you have to fart
Yeah.
right now? Like,
no, I don't have the rumblings. He has the rumblings.
I thought maybe
That's
that's,
a
what you were
different-
talking about. Like,
I'm
that's
just
where we were
saying.
getting.
I'm just saying that there's some discussions going on. I might play a little music here soon.
Oh shit!
Might have something coming.
Don't
something
do
special.
that. You'll do something amazing.
So
So we're gonna edit out that last like minute of the conversation.
No, you got to keep it.
I don't know. It kind of felt good.
It was
yeah,
right.
it felt natural. Felt
did.
natural.
It would have felt a lot better if I'd actually farted.
Is that what you were going for?
Well, no.
So Rizzo,
Yo,
how you doing?
I'm pretty chill.
Yeah. Same deal. You got to tell your story. You got to tell the good people of Porchville who you are.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who
where do
is
you-
your daddy
where do
and
you-
what does
Where
he
do you
do?
come from?
I'm
What intrigues you?
I'm from Slow Cala.
Okay. Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
I worked in Ocala
I'm
once.
sorry.
I had to drive down there to the forest. There was a Bubba
Oh, yep.
out there that I worked at that was infested with fucking rats. So,
Oh, I got pet rats at home.
oh really?
Yeah.
They had like they were the
Non-pet
size of
rats.
fucking
They
beavers.
loved your barbecue, Nick.
Oh, it was delicious. Delicious. The health inspector shut them down. They're not there anymore, so we're not slandering any valid businesses or anything like that. But so,
Haven't eaten at that place yet.
oh, good, good.
And some good barbecued mouse.
I mean, I would try it, like Shrek style.
So you're from Ocala.
I am.
What do you do?
I work at a pork factory,
At
actually.
a pork factory.
Yeah.
She like,
This is why we have people tell their stories. Do tell. What in the?
she likes.
Let me turn my mic around.
I
What
get
is a pork factory?
I get a lot of eyeballs for sure.
I bet. What is a pork factory?
So I work at Country Meats. We're like a local fundraiser company. We make pork snack sticks. It's like Slim Jims, but pork style. And
Wow.
we're all over the U.S. and we do it for like fundraising, like FFA and like Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and we also sell to like investors and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm allergic to pork, ironically.
No shit. How do you know you're allergic to pork? Like, how does that work?
I got swine flu back in 2011. Whoa. And like about died, and then I guess
Damn you, Obama.
right, and it caused some shit in my stomach. So now like I can eat it, but it makes me super sick. So, but chicken and beef is more anyways.
Wow.
But,
So you can't eat bacon?
Oh, I can't stand the smell of it. What? I know, I get that face all the time.
Wait a second.
Is that how you get the rumblies?
Man.
Oh, the rumblies
I
were
think it's
coming
coming
back full
back.
circle.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
I'll have to bring you guys some next time, I guess.
Yeah.
I was about to volunteer to take your share.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
You
yeah.
will.
I
because
get
you will.
because we're good friends now.
I get them all the time. We have like 13 different flavors right now. So,
Wow.
and I'm really OCD and I'm also ADHD, so I don't have a specific department. I literally work everywhere in the department, so just depending on the day. And I also help the machines and I tinker and I pig guts and blood and I clean that too. I pressure wash and shit.
Oh, so they slaughter them on site and all that
No,
stuff?
we order from Smithfield and from some other company and we get like, the frozen shit.
Right.
But yeah, but it's still bloody and shit.
Do they like hang from hooks? Do people go in like,
No,
like
we got
Rocky and
we
shit?
got big old boxes, but we have to like take them out of the
'Cause I would
boxes
have
and
to. I mean, if you saw one hanging there, you'd have to, right?
I would
Yeah.
absolutely. I know I would, but no, we're not. It's not quite like that. But the grinders are pretty cool. I like those.
What?
Yeah,
That shit terrifies
like
me.
when like it's
Like
going
grinders,
in the thing.
like could you like what if? What if
Yeah.
just Jesus.
And you get your dick cut off.
Oh God! I was talking like fingers.
Why
or
did
something.
you say
mean-
that?
Jesus?
You don't.
That's
know.
the worst thing that could
You
happen.
don't know.
Holy
I mean, our
shit.
secret flavor just might.
Yeah, you just
be out
went
there.
super dark with that one, dude.
Oh my God! We've run off in the ditch.
I mean,
Israel over here talking about dicks.
I mean, I'd eat it.
It's
so-
very
When
normal.
don't
now.
I? When don't I?
I'm surprised you didn't bring your little dick with you.
I should have. I
You
should
should
have.
have.
Oh, hold on a second. Now,
Yeah.
now
Man.
you're
Yes.
surprised that he didn't bring his little dick with him.
Yes.
What the
Yes.
fuck does that mean?
We
Okay.
Have, we have little dicks.
Our other guitar player, Derek,
Okay.
his wife Tracy,
Oh,
decided
the
to
nickname.
go. Yes, Spacey Tracy. Spacey Tracy decided to go on.
Oh, Tracy
Wish.
isn't going to listen to this.
I think it was Wish, right? Oh, she'll listen to it. I think I think it was Wish, and she
this.
decided to order a bunch of these little dick characters that actually have feet and asses and stuff on it. And Israel takes it around the country with him. Every time he goes on a trip now, we got him for Christmas. He just puts them up on the little dash, or he might put them in his tool pouch. He makes sure that,
I
he
sent
sends us pictures and
I
everything
sent
of it
that
too, of his
picture
little
to
dick in
my
his pouches.
boss because he was actually leaving the company, and I'm like, I always have a little piece of you with me.
Aw.
Now, what are you doing? You're traveling around the country. What are you doing for work these days?
I'm a whore.
Yeah. I like it.
I mean, pretty much,
High class.
kind of. No.
Trashy.
You've met him before, right?
Once or twice.
No, I just do maintenance on filtration system for pharmacies.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's really easy work.
And you just get to travel around the country.
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah.
How do you land a gig like that?
It Indeed.com. That's exactly how you land.
All
it.
right. Fucking A. That's cool.
And then you walk in, you do the interview, and you get the job.
Nice.
It's a very fucking easy job.
Lucky.
Pretty
Can't
fun.
go wrong with that.
It pays the bills and some.
I know Matt's intrigued over here. Like, what?
Well, you just let me know, buddy.
No, I'm still thinking about the little dicks.
Oh, how I got a picture for you, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Yeah.
dick pics.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Whole
but I'm
bag
gonna,
of dicks.
it's a whole bag of dicks.
You got to send me that picture. We will use that as the promo for this episode.
I got you.
If you come to the
Amazing.
show,
Dude,
you might get one.
That
Call it-
picture
oh.
does not actually look like what you think it might be.
Does it look like clams?
It looks like
cotton balls in a bag,
like-
maybe?
it looks like vacuum sealed testicles.
Ooh.
Dicks are us.
Well, I mean, they are little dicks, but
Have
you
you
seen that
have
before?
you vacuum sealed your testicles?
Not recently.
What did it feel like?
So you have before.
Well, I mean, we don't have enough time to talk about that. Like, what else do you guys want to talk about?
A very brief story. I need it in my life because this is ridiculous.
Israel
Well, there was
does
this
like
one
dicks, so-
time there was a vacuum seal machine around, and then there was my testicles.
Ooh,
and,
you know
and
what?
Then,
I will
and then Nick is going to interrupt.
I
at a
will-
very proper time.
I will change the subject for you
Thank
as
you.
you wish.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what happened at lunch today.
Oh,
Well, it wasn't actually today.
What happened
But-
at lunch yesterday?
It was recently.
What
So
happened?
like I'm at lunch break like with my coworkers.
Uh-huh.
We're just cruising around town, and we just so happen to be on Sorority Row, and this dude cuts us off.
Now, for those who don't know, Sorority Row
It's a very nice place.
is a very nice place. It's a very
Yes.
nice place.
Yes, great scenery. Great scenery.
It's where these sororities and fraternities primarily reside on the
Sororities.
campus.
That's why it's
you
called
know,
Sorority Row.
Yeah.
Fraternity is
Yeah,
on the
there's
other
like
side of-
fraternity row
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's where
But-
a lot of them reside.
But so we're just like cruising down Sorority Row, and somebody cuts us off. I'm sitting in the back seat of the truck, and then there's obviously the driver and the guy sitting in the front passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
A little to my knowledge, the guy sitting in the front passenger seat had his window rolled down. So we get cut off, and the guy driving the truck says, "Oh man, look at this asshole." And so we get past that, and there's a girl wearing some like super tight yoga pants, and
yes.
and in my best of words, I say, "Man, I'd like to look at her asshole."
I would too.
You didn't see him through the tight yoga pants?
Right?
No.
So
No,
wait,
they weren't
so
that
wait,
tight.
wait,
Alright,
wait,
so-
wait. So you said I would like to see her asshole.
I would like to look at.
I would like to
that
look at that
asshole.
asshole.
Oh,
at
so
her
just-
asshole.
Oh, so just look, not
you,
eat.
You
Okay.
said her.
Yeah.
I would like to
I'll
look
say,
at her
was it gonna be
asshole.
look or
Yeah.
lick?
And what
Right.
happened? What happened after that? After you said that?
Well, so the second it came out of my mouth and I said those words, I wish I could have taken them back.
Why?
But that's impossible because the words are out.
But why
you
take
can't-
them back?
Right. Be
But
proud.
I want to take them back because as I was looking as we're driving past, we made eye contact.
What?
Why is this bad?
Not
So-
me
so
in the
she
eye.
heard you.
Not
She
me in the
heard
asshole.
you. She heard you say,
And she turned and she looked at me,
and you made eye
and
contact.
we made eye contact.
after she just heard you say,
Good.
"What?"
I want to look at her asshole.
I mean,
She was lesbian. That's what it
did
was.
she
huh?
show you?
No, I don't know. I kind of just like just
Oh man,
put
no,
my
you
hand
gotta,
up against my
you gotta
face,
finish
and I was like,
strong.
You gotta own up to it, man.
Yeah, you got to finish, man.
well, I told the guys in the truck, I'm like, dude, I just made eye contact with that girl.
I'm about this.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot of people in this world where, like, if you tell someone, it's like, I want to look at your asshole, they're not going to give you a weird look.
I'm gonna make this motherfucker like business cards with his name and phone number on it now. So
Right.
that way, we can put some catchphrases on it, and that way he can hand it out to them and just like circle the ones that he said.
See that? Does she work with you, or is just some random chick?
It might help.
This was a random chick just walking to school.
Oh, that sucks.
Somewhere there was a girl telling a story to her boyfriend or roommate or mother or somebody. I was walking down the street and I heard some guy say, "I want to look at her asshole."
I love this. This is amazing.
That's amazing.
Then it would
I
be
hope you
even better if you could hand them your business card with your number and go,
I hope you see her again.
anytime, babe.
Oh, I didn't have to. I mean, because I was in a company truck, so the phone number's right there on the side of the fucking truck.
Beautiful.
Okay, so out there, hey, random chick, asshole chick, if you're listening to this, call that number.
She probably doesn't remember.
Ask
Oh,
for Matt.
I beg to differ.
Right? Oh no, girl.
She's gonna remember that.
Oh, absolutely. Us girls remember that
She's
shit.
that's going in the fucking bank. She's gonna tell that story for
That's
years.
lost.
Why
Right,
hasn't she
I-
called yet?
Yeah.
I've never gotten.
You know,
that
hopefully
kind of-
she'll actually
somewhere.
like wear that as a badge of honor. Be like, you know what? When I was 20 years old, some dude yelled out the side of a truck, "I want to look at her asshole."
So,
Hey, she might.
someday that girl's gonna get like drunk as shit with her friends and feeling kind of loosey, and she's gonna talk about that story, and she's gonna be like, "I was gonna show him. Yeah, I was just gonna do it." Yeah, that's gonna.
And
happen.
then with her
Dude,
friends,
if he totally would have
she's-
slowed down, I totally would have showed him my asshole.
and then she's gonna whip it out for her friends. Like, do I have a cute asshole?
Boom!
Like, look
There
at
it
this
is.
asshole.
There it is.
I've done it before.
Oh.
Did not go how you expected.
God damn it! I should have told Dave to slow down.
So fucked. I do know this.
Hit the brakes! Hit the brakes! She looked at me.
I do know this. When we now have a new matte Porchville T-shirt. We're gonna do the logo on the back, or no, we'll put the logo on the front. I think, like up here in the shirt pocket area, kind of thing.
Right above the titty.
And then on the back it'll say, "I want to look at her asshole." How about that?
I would buy one.
That'll be pretty too.
I would wear it.
I'd fucking wear it.
But see, I don't want to just look though. Like, I want to straight.
I
up
mean, I would
wanna straight up
buy
eat
it for
like-
you guys. I don't think I would wear it.
You wouldn't wear? You wouldn't wear a
you
shirt
know I
that
would
said,
wear.
"I
You
know you
I would
come on."
fucking wear. it.
You gotta own up, man. That's what it is.
I hope someone out there that's listening to this
Knows her.
will get you some of those, chocolate anuses.
I was just about to bring that up.
man.
Molded
Yes.
chocolate.
Valentine's Day is coming up, man.
We're gonna
It
make
is.
that shirt,
It's got to be the girl that you were talking about.
or maybe we put it on the front.
I would never ever recognize her
maybe we
because
put
I
it
was
on
just
the
thinking
front.
about her
Because you
asshole.
never saw
But
her
you might
asshole.
recognize the asshole
Exactly.
Mm.
in your mind.
It would
the
just
way
be-
you thought of it.
I
It would
mean-
just have to be a picture of yoga pants, and it would be like, I'd look at her asshole.
I mean, we can send it anonymously. Like, I can totally do this. I'll mold mine. Like, what's up?
I'd mold
I
mine.
love your go get 'em attitude. You're such a team player.
Yeah.
Trying to get shit done.
I mean,
She's like more into this conversation than any of the other dudes at this table.
I love ass. I'm
She
sorry.
has kind of kept it rolling, I will say. Yeah, definitely.
And she literally just said, I love ass. I'm sorry.
I do.
It's a beautiful thing.
Why is that?
Oh, ass is life.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I like to take a shit.
Oh, I do too. Like, but the thing is, do you like take yours completely naked, or do you like, how? Because like naked shits are the best.
Yes, they're the best.
But who has the time
Well,
for that?
all
in a
right.
public
It depends
bathroom?
on the time of day.
That's
Because,
what
I
I was
mean,
gonna ask.
Public bathroom.
Exactly. Or for God's sakes, like a porta john.
Naked in the public.
You're gonna walk into a porta john.
Yeah.
and,
Have you ever
know,
taken a shit at a construction site?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
I have. It don't bother me.
It sucks.
But like in Florida heat too, you're just gonna strip down completely naked
Why
in the
not?
porta john.
Why not?
I mean,
I love being naked. Why not?
Live your best life, huh?
Right?
Sanitary reasons.
I'm a dirty whore.
Welcome to Porchville.
I just set him up, but she knocked him down. Wow.
I think we found our third chair co-host. Dude, welcome to Porchville.
I think
You're
I
in.
just got fired.
You're hired.
just
God
got
damn.
fired.
Beautifully
Cheers.
done.
Jesus Christ. I love it.
Wow.
So,
Fucking amazing.
Jesus.
It's amazing.
It's always a good time here. Always.
Always, man.
It takes a lot for me to be speechless.
It
but
really does.
Holy fuck, that just happened.
You were quiet there for a good minute.
That's what they usually say after.
God damn. This is why we invited her.
Yeah.
This is exactly.
She didn't even want to be on the show when she got here. She's like, oh, I'm not going to be here. I'm just hanging out.
It was
I'm
gonna
just hanging
be the Spearhead Horizon show. This is the Rizzo show. You guys can come back next week. We'll talk to you guys because we're just gonna talk with her.
That's
This
okay.
is-
Yeah, it's real. Yeah,
I
it's
can't-
good
okay.
seeing
I
it,
can't
but
blame
you.
you.
Can leave anytime you want.
so.
This is more interesting, actually.
Oh man.
That's the way I feel.
You know, I'm gonna turn around and be like, "So tell me about your process and shit." People are gonna be like, "We want to talk about assholes."
We don't give a shit about the process.
Oh man, you guys got any shows planned? Anything like that? Anything in the future here, in the near future, or
Yeah.
yeah,
This coming week.
this coming week?
And
Friday.
I'm bored now. Let's go back to what we were talking about.
Assholes.
Hey, but you might get dicks at the show.
You
Right.
will get dicks at the show.
Yeah.
Where is the show?
At the Brass Mug.
Brass Mug
In
down-
Tampa.
The 12th.
The 12th of February. Yes.
We'll make sure to link that in the show notes as
Yep.
well as website
Yep.
info and all that.
I don't think we've gotten a confirmation exactly on what time we're doing it.
Yeah.
What time
Brass
we're
Mug
going
seems
on,
to be one of the only places doing shows, though.
They've
Right?
been booking pretty heavy.
Yep.
I know Alan and Gray Nibiru was down there. The Brass Mug.
Yeah.
I played the Brass Mug years ago,
Did you?
and the drummer kicked through the bass drum, and the Christ.
a
And
nice
the sound man saved our asses and came up with a duct taped
Right.
drum head and saved the night.
You're
saved
not
the night.
You're not a real drummer unless you have an entire roll of duct tape in your bag.
Well, he must have left it at home or some shit. We had told him, hey man, you should change out your head before we go to the show, and he didn't. And kicked right fucking through it. We
Well.
like fucking. We know it. God damn it.
He ass raped that thing, huh?
I always bring a
Pretty
roll of
much,
duct tape
pretty much.
and an extra head.
So now, are you guys basing? Are you guys based out of Tampa? Is that where your home base is? Because you're a little further south now. Aren't you?
Yeah. Crystal River.
Yeah. So where's home for Spearhead?
Basically Crystal
Okay.
River.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my house is in Beverly Hills,
Right.
which is like 5 minutes from what you would call
Hills.
That's
5
where
minutes
I
from what you
want
would call
to be.
Crystal River.
Trust
you
me.
know?
Right.
If you guys drove into Beverly Hills, you would not sing that song.
No.
No, not at all.
Or you would say that's where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
But he actually lives in a pretty decent section of it.
Yeah, it's the better half
It is.
of the place.
It is. And some cool ass neighbors, too.
Yeah.
No one's called the cops on us yet. Well, except for that one time, but,
That's why when I do this little jam, we're gonna fucking play on like Saturday afternoon. I don't want anybody calling cops or something.
Well, we actually play in my garage,
Oh yeah.
and the neighbors are pretty
That's
much
kind
cool
of.
with it.
Does that feel good to be like just in a garage? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
actually.
I love that fucking
I
feeling.
bring in my lights and shit.
Yeah.
To just kind of all vibe out.
Yeah.
It's
There's
a fun
so many
time.
colors and stuff in a tiny single car
I mean, it's
garage.
like being a garage band, man. There's something about that. you
It's
know?
legit, man.
Dude, is that where that term comes from?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker.
Holy shit.
How do you not know this?
Dude, my mind just got blown
You
in
just didn't
100
put- you
different
haven't put
directions.
two and two
I see
together?
the floodgates opening over there.
So,
he's been over here thinking about assholes. Give
That's
him a
true.
break.
Right?
The
Bless your
clouds
heart.
just departed. The light is shining down on him right now.
you guys have been so enlightening.
Right? It's the tape light.
Dang, what the fuck? Back to the dicks and assholes.
It's usually how it goes around here.
I think this is like the most like educated I have been like ever in my life. This is incredible. I have to thank you guys so much.
There's something to be said for you receiving your higher education right here. This is it.
That's kind of fucked.
Who needs fucking UF when you can just like sit at the porch? This is amazing.
Oh
You
man.
need to play the graduation song.
But yeah,
Yeah, do you have that on cue? Can you do that? Did I get a diploma? I might have gotten a diploma today.
you're gonna take the walk next to the pool there.
Yeah.
What do we have to set up a podium?
It's still too cold.
I don't have my cool square hat.
What?
Am
I mean,
like
you're gonna
with
get
the
pissed on in
tassel
that
and
pool.
shit?
Oh.
We can look up origami on YouTube. Someone knows. How to
One of
make
us
it.
will figure
We'll just
it
make
out.
it out of paper.
Yeah.
Yo, beer bucks.
Unless you got a shitload of tools. I mean, we can make one for real.
You're either gonna
Nick
get a
actually
hat-
does have some tools.
Yeah, I got a fucking shit ton of tools.
It's a lot of work.
He actually gave me some tools just because he had so many tools. That's a true story.
Such a hard life.
I gave you tools?
Well, he gave me like a
Or-
Ryobi like fucking like bit set for a drill.
Oh yeah. Cool story, bro.
I was hoping that somebody else would pick up from there, and then nothing happened, and it just nothing did happen.
So what's happening in Crystal River, man? You guys got venues down there or what?
Do we?
I mean,
Not really.
what type of venues are we talking about?
What are?
Not good ones.
Venues where you guys, as Spearhead Horizon, an original band, can go and play.
I mean, somewhat.
Or is it just pretty much, Brass Mug or...
I mean, we have our hometown bar, I guess you can call it, would be Mickey's
Yeah.
Bar and Billiards in Crystal River.
Yeah.
Could easily play there. Yeah.
Yeah, we do the open jam and stuff. Anybody gets up and plays, and
It's a fun time.
yeah, you'd be surprised on what you're gonna hear. But
I've had a fucking blast at jam nights. We used to have one here in Gainesville, and I'd go up
Munnigan's?
and sing some Doors and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Munnigan's.
Yep.
Years ago, actually, there was a tribute band called Zoso,
Yeah.
and I think they're
With
still
Greg.
around. With Greg.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. I went and saw Zoso
They kick ass.
and was fucking blown away. I was 22 when I saw him, something like that. I was a child, and I saw. Is it raining?
Yeah.
But so I saw him at the Florida Theater, larger than life. Really, it looked like Led fucking Zeppelin.
Yeah.
It felt like it was a real Zepp show,
They brought it.
and it blew my mind. And then years later, I go to this jam night, and I'm hanging out, and I get up there to sing a Doors song, and there's Greg
Mm-hmm.
playing drums, and somebody's like, "Yeah, that's the guy from Zoso," and I'm like, "What?" I was floored. I was blown away. I was starstruck.
They've
I was honored to have him playing drums with me singing.
they played a whole night at that place right by that big venue. Not huge, but kind of like a nice bar venue that they had over on 43rd Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like it's like really close to Archer or Newberry Road. They played there one time though, man. And when I first
I'm on
went in
drugs.
there, I feel you. When I went in there and I checked them out, dude, they kicked ass.
Yeah.
They have a huge sound. They were actually 3-piece, weren't they?
I don't remember.
They were just, from what I remember, they were just 3-piece, and they kicked ass.
Hmm.
They sounded huge though. It's pretty
I don't
amazing
know,
what
man.
they did.
It escapes my memory at the moment. Sorry.
You and your drugs.
Oh man, back pain sucks. Back pain really sucks.
Facts.
But I will say something that was really funny about the whole thing was, so I go to the doctor and he tells me like, oh, you got to take all these drugs, and then we're going to send you for an X-ray and MRIs and then physical therapy and then pain management, but you got to have the surgery. What's the matter?
I just lost all headphones.
You there?
Yep. There we go.
That's weird. Okay. So anyway, shit. Where was I?
Back pain.
Taking all
Back
these
pain.
drugs and all this stuff.
Back pain
doctor,
and
So,
drugs.
so I go to the doctor and he tells me ultimately you got to have surgery, and I'm like, fuck, man, that sounds terrible. I'm 40. I don't want to start having back surgeries and shit at 40.
Right.
You know how that shit goes. It's all downhill from there. Next thing you know, I'm in the fucking grave. Over. Done. I'm like 48. That sucks. I don't want to be 48. Die. No way. So, I'm like, all right, let's figure this shit out. He gives me all these prescriptions. Nothing works. My wife, who works for a vet, says, hey, you should try this. Guess what? It works.
Good job, wife.
Good job, wife.
What did she give you?
It's just some gabapentin or some shit like that is what it's called.
Yeah.
And but she called it. They never fucking recommended it. So, tip my hat to my wife. You know,
Thank God for good wives.
she's
Do
awesome.
they use that same stuff on animals?
Yeah,
They use it for
Yeah.
dogs. Because Nick's a fucking dog.
that's right. That's right.
You fucking mammal.
Maybe that's why it works.
Stop being a mammal.
So yeah, I've been taking this, and now I have to get an epidural.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun.
Give you a good old shot in the ass.
Yeah, and this guy I went and talked to, he gave me more drugs today, which is why I started talking about this story in the first place.
Right.
Because he gave me more drugs today and said, here, let's adjust this dose. So if I sound a little loopy or I'm forgetting things, that's why, because I'm still sort of adjusting to this.
I haven't noticed.
Adjusting
But-
to this bullshit.
But do you feel good though?
I feel okay right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm still feeling a little pain. So it's been kind of miserable, but I've been dealing with it for a few weeks, months, and whatnot. So it's almost over though. Light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
It sucks though. Matt knows what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah, I have back problems. I've had scoliosis since I was very young. And,
Didn't they test you in like elementary school? Everybody got tested in elementary
Oh,
school.
you like
Yeah.
the box thing?
that well,
Why don't they put braces on your legs like Forrest?
no,
Shackles.
that's not it's not the legs, it's the spine. It's,
That's what they did. That remember he said his back was as crooked as a politician.
no, but scoliosis is in what, did they
crooked
say that
spine.
in that movie? No, that,
Yeah.
that
Like
just-
your spine is all like
Forrest,
crooked or
Forrest
whatever?
had
yeah.
scoliosis,
It's
which was
an
why.
abnormal curvature of your spine.
But Forrest had scoliosis, which was why he had the braces on his legs.
I
Right.
didn't get that
It's
Why
instead of
not?
because I didn't go to the doctor for it.
Well, fucking A.
I didn't get diagnosed until
You
I
could have
was
run like the
20.
wind blows too.
Dude,
You could have ran for Johnny.
That's amazing.
I had a crush on a girl named Jenny,
Fuck that bitch.
the one that got away.
Johnny, if you're
She
listening,
could run
Probably
faster
lucky
than
as
me.
shit.
he would have ran for you if he was diagnosed.
But no, like actually, before you guys got here today, Nick asked me to crack his back, and I didn't know who cracked their back more, mine or his. Like,
Oh
I-
man.
It's pretty awesome.
I picked him up, and it sounded like a machine gun. And I'm pretty sure both of our backs cracked, like the
That
equal
sounds
amount of time.
romantic.
It was yeah. The candles were on.
It's like
and
one
all
of
that
those
shit. It was
Chinese
nice.
firecrackers.
It was nice. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Like
There was a
1,000
certain
of them in the
spark
world.
in the
Oh, man.
air.
Fucking
I love
hell.
it. I love the love.
It was
Ger-
awesome.
geriatrics
It was awesome.
yoga session.
That's some bromance.
Dude, Katie actually heard it, and she actually started running a bubble bath for us.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
I'm a giver.
I'm a receiver.
There you go. It's match made in heaven.
I don't even know why I said that out loud.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Hey, you admitted to
It's
it.
the alcohol and drugs.
Well then,
Sober
that
thoughts.
escalated quickly.
Fucking sober thoughts.
Jesus Christ. All right, you can stay the night.
So next episode on the Porchville podcast is going to be a video.
Ooh.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Can I
But it's not going to air on YouTube,
Can I,
right?
can I subscribe for free?
They won't allow it.
No.
People are fucking making bank on OnlyFans.
So apparently now everyone has to subscribe to the Pornhub channel and the OnlyFans of Porchville, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Do we have that going yet?
Not yet, not
Oh.
yet. But we could. We
Sounds
could.
like you're going
We have enough
to.
material.
People
By the
are
end of the
fucking
night.
making like millions of dollars though.
Yeah.
I'm a big TikTok fan,
Me too.
and I see people on TikTok all the time. They're like, "Look what I made," and it's like
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. Have you thought about it?
I just wish I knew what the hell I was doing. Like I
Just-
love
just-
watching
just
it.
go with
but,
it.
like I don't know how to
could make
do it.
you could make thousands and thousands of dollars.
I'm too old. Like I watch this and I'm like, how do
I think
how do
it's-
I do
I
it?
think it's just anything. I think everybody's in.
My daughter is 13 and she does it, and I'm like, teach me. Like I just
Wait, your daughter does OnlyFans?
no.
I was
I was
gonna
gonna say.
ask that.
The
I was gonna
TikTok.
say.
I was
didn't-
honestly gonna ask that.
Yeah, I was like,
The TikTok. The TikTok.
I thought we were talking about OnlyFans there for a second. I was
Yeah.
like,
He
what?
brought up TikTok.
no, I'm talking about OnlyFans. People are making fucking.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all the millions on TikTok too. I was like,
But I'm saying people are making a lot of money on OnlyFans.
I'm too awkward for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Just,
I don't know how
taking
to.
pictures by yourself and posting them.
I don't know how to be sexy. Like
could-
I'm more
you-
like
You could make
I don't know.
thousands and thousands of dollars. People
I
are
mean-
selling feet pictures.
Yeah.
I got some ugly feet. I can't do that. Nah, bruh.
I got a couple friends that do OnlyFans, and that's how they started out.
I
They
just
got
love that she
messages
just called you
asking-
brah.
Hey, good one.
It's like, no, brah.
I'm saying though, if shit, I'm telling Katie like, hey man, go take some pictures of your feet. We'll get them fucking
You
manicured.
gotta take
and
the
shit,
pictures
you know?
for her.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take them. That's fine.
Put like a silk sheet underneath.
That's
Make
right.
It, like,
That's right. Put a petal, rose petals or some shit. Like people are gonna fucking buy
I mean,
it.
I would if someone would take the pictures for me because I don't know what to do. Like, I legitimately am so awkward.
Well, I don't know
Some
what
people
you're.
are
I don't know.
into awkward
I don't know if you
people.
guys are together or not, but you know, hey man, take some pictures. There you go.
I'll take the pictures.
We just
That's
met
fine.
maybe like a few days ago.
Yeah.
We've been talking on Tinder for a
Well,
while.
hey, take the pictures, brother.
I'll take the pictures. I got lights. I got a decent camera.
All right.
I got a couple of them.
All right. I'll split it.
I get a cut.
There you go.
You can have like 10%.
Look at this. We're
We're not doing 10%.
just put like a Porchville banner in the back or something, like a sticker,
All right,
you
it's
know, so
done.
they know.
Absolutely.
They know that it all comes back to Porchville.
Oh yeah.
You know.
If you,
I'll
I mean,
sponsor
this is
the
where it
tattoo.
generated.
I'll sponsor the tattoo on the top of your foot. So
oh, both my feet are already covered. You gotta pick a different spot.
You're fucked. How many tattoos do you have?
18
18.
so far.
all right, let's go back to the banner.
I'll put it on me. I'm down. Where do you want it?
Whoa.
Pick a spot.
He's gonna say the asshole.
That's my asshole is not that big. Whoa there.
So
I'm not into fisting.
Porchville podcast around, and then that. Never mind. No.
Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
No. Let's.
How about
Let's save that
how about
for-
a tramp stamp?
There you go. There you go. You should get a Porchville tattoo tramp stamp, Matt.
Go for it.
That would be the dopest shit ever.
I'll endorse it.
I heard that hurts.
Wait, I say belly button, but I don't know if you're hairy or not.
Hey, you know what?
Actually, my belly button is like the least hairy part of my body.
Then do it.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh, see, you have a nice one. Yeah, you should do it right there. Porchville right there.
there you go.
I feel
And
like
then you can
people
tell
wanna see
people
your
to sit on
asshole
your
more.
porch.
Have a seat on the porch.
Right?
It's not a bad idea.
Oh my god! If you guys could hear the expression on my face,
Pure joy.
I think we might have
Amazement.
had a winning idea here for Mateo.
I want to be there for this. Can I hold your hand?
You should put it on OnlyFans.
Let's do it.
Done.
Yeah,
did we just at the same time?
we totally did. You could call me Nighthawk.
Oh, Nighthawk. What will my name be? Dayhawk?
No, you didn't get the reference. I was doing Step Brothers.
It'll be donut hole, buddy.
Oh. Oh, you're doing Step Brothers.
I was. Did we just become best friends?
You
Yup.
want to go do karate in the garage?
Favorite pornographic magazine to masturbate to. Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to.
Home and Garden? I don't remember. I don't know what he's
Good Housekeeping.
Good housekeeping. Well,
It's a beautiful thing.
it is indeed.
Oh, that John Stamos got involved, and
What?
It was a lot of stuff. It was pretty awesome.
Right. Welcome back.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, what did you miss out on? Where'd you leave off?
Nothing.
All right.
I went to go like piss hours ago.
So what's been new with you, man? How's the fatherhood?
Well, now
life
he's
going?
he's talking to Israel now because he returned, and now we're not talking about
Assholes and
assholes.
donut hole tattoos,
yeah.
which I have been here for.
Have you been here this long?
And
Yes.
OnlyFans and stuff.
Yes, all of it.
I was very lost in that
Completely.
conversation.
I saw the expression on your face.
Was there an expression on my face?
There were like 10 different ones.
Yeah.
Were they good,
They were all good
They were
to
amazing.
me. To me,
including the asshole?
that one was the best.
Cool. I like these guys.
It winked.
Can we have these guys on the show more often?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just let me know.
Hey, we got to talk technical stuff.
Oh,
You and I.
really?
You and I.
Oh, that's right. We
That's
do.
right. We got to talk technical stuff.
You're absolutely right.
Tell me how I can put each
Tentacle
one of these
stuff?
microphones on their own individual channel. I don't know how to fucking do that because I'm.
I got you.
I'm retarded.
I just had to figure that out
Yeah.
2 weeks ago
Cool.
for recording drums on one of these songs that I just sent you,
Yeah.
and I can help you out with that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. So what do you guys got planned for the future now? Like what is?
What in the fuck was that?
That's my dog. She's a large dog.
I thought Rob got killed for a second. I was a little scared.
She'll probably appear over here in a minute. She's the size of a fucking horse. She's like 120 pounds.
Man, I was at a party one time when I was in high school, and I got chased by a dog because this party got busted,
Yeah.
and I had to like run through like 2 backyards. This was in Alachua County, so you have those big ass backyards. I had the cops came and raided the place, and I had to run through there, and I thought the coast was clear, so I was just chilling in this like 2 neighborhoods away backyard. And some fucking horse comes galloping up behind me. It's a dog. I thought it was a fucking horse because of the way it came trotting through. And my ass just walks over this 10-foot fence. Because I'm like, I'm not going to get fucking eaten by a horse.
Wait a second. How did you walk over a 10-foot fence?
When you have a fucking horse galloping towards you, everything is possible.
Do you
It's
go
true.
under or over?
That's
Over
true.
that bitch.
See, that's what I was wondering because
But you're like 3.5 feet tall.
Hey.
How did you get over that
See,
fucking fence?
everything is
that
possible.
was my point.
The adrenaline goes, buddy.
He just
Hey man,
Have you
ran up
seen
the
me when I
wall.
lay down?
I will tell you
No,
this.
you can't see you.
I also once ran from a
Non-existent
dog. I had to run from a dog who was a Rottweiler. He was chasing me, and I'll be goddamned. I tripped and fell as I was running away,
Mm-hmm.
and I was laying there screaming for my life, and the neighbor came running out, and there was no fucking dog. The dog had gone, and so my neighbor walks out to me just laying in his fucking yard screaming like a
this crackhead?
moron. And there's no dog anywhere.
That's great.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good times.
What drugs were present at that time?
None.
I gotta know.
None. I wish. I wished. Jesus Christ. No, so I mean, you guys, long term. You know, I mean, you got a lot of shit going on, a lot of irons in the fire. You gonna keep it local, or you gonna try to maybe get on with some festivals or do a little touring. What's the future look like?
Gonna try to go as far as we can.
Yeah.
And then further.
Yeah.
Further.
I can kind of speak specifically on that.
Yeah.
I think, and he's heard me say this like plenty of times. One thing for me is this project feels like it's got some extreme fires under it.
Something different.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
extremely different, but it's got some catchy stuff that will feel good to anybody that listens to it.
Yeah.
So my thing with it, within the next year and a half, I feel like we can get a good fan base
Yeah.
throughout the whole local Florida area.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this connect with the House of Blues. I want to get to the House of Blues again.
Mm-hmm.
I think the House of Blues is a great place for a lot of bands.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does great things for a lot of people. It's a great place to be at. I saw a band called Tremonti one time there.
Love them.
They're amazing.
They are fucking amazing. The way they play there,
Tremonti's probably one of the more like underrated guitar players.
extremely.
That dude is up. That dude's badass.
But he was
Extremely.
also
even
in
the
the top 100 guitar players for Guitar World.
even when he was with Creed, like
Yes.
still the music was fucking badass. I thought Scott
so good
Stapp
live.
kind of sucked, but we saw them live with Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
At Rockville.
I went to Rock. I go to Rockville every year.
Did you?
Mhm.
Did you see Alter Bridge
Mhm.
play? Do you recall Miles Kennedy being thrown a mango on stage? He was like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
That's what that was.
It was a mango.
I didn't know what was thrown because I was in the crowd.
I
but-
was with the mango group.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
So I may have told this story on the show before, but I'm going to tell it again because it's fucking great. Me, Joe, my wife, and my buddy Chris were at Rockville that year, and we were right there on the rail. And these guys behind us had a mango, and they were just, for some reason, trying to get this mango to Miles Kennedy, trying to get his attention. And after, like, we all, for some reason, became invested in this. It like, grew.
That's amazing.
And just the next thing you know, there's like 30 fucking people screaming to Miles Kennedy to get this fucking mango. The whole thing's on video. You can find it on YouTube. Like Google,
Oh, man.
like Miles Kennedy,
I was
mango,
there.
Rockville.
Like I was in the crowd, but I was
I'm gonna
like
have to
the
look that
topless
up.
chick somewhere else.
Same
Yeah,
there.
you can see Joe, his fucking gigantic
Yeah.
arms,
Fucking
like
tight.
hanging out, and we're all yelling like the mango, and finally Miles walks over and he's like, "What the fuck is that thing?" And we're like, "Yes!" Like we were so excited because
Like why
we,
a mango?
It was Matt's
why a
nutsack.
mango? Exactly.
Right.
Why a mango? But you know what? We were all so fucking invested in it. It just like grew on all
Oh
of
yeah,
us.
that happens. Like when you're at Rockville,
Yeah.
you make the
Oh,
craziest
it was
friends
cool.
and you bond over the craziest things at Rockville.
It was great.
That was your
Great.
nutsack, wasn't it, Matt?
Only one of them.
Only one. The other one is vacuum sealed.
Still.
That is true.
I'm so happy that
Saving
it
it
all
for
comes
later.
back to Matt.
Because if there's a female here, we remember shit.
Yep.
God damn.
I just feel important. I feel included.
Well, you throwing your nutsack around, you should feel included.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my mango. Miles Kennedy wanted my mango.
Did he eat it though?
I don't
Well, he
know.
said. I think he said he was gonna like eat it later or something like that. I believe he left it on the amp when he walked off stage.
Man,
So
bastard.
but we were. All,
he mounted it on his,
was just really
his
cool.
mantle.
It was really cool because it was just this weird, like, we're all having a great time, we're all under
Right.
the influence, and it was like all of a sudden we just all became like so invested in this fucking idea.
You become family
And,
with like everybody at Rockville.
Yeah, and it was quick. It was very quick. My friend Chris, who went with us, that was actually his first rock concert. Was that year?
Oh wow.
He's a country guy, and
I bet it changed his world.
I gave him a tank top. It was a tie-dye tank top before we left because I was like, man, you gotta wear something wild,
Right.
Just do something crazy. And it said, "Let's get weird" on the front of it.
Perfect.
So I had to go in. I had VIP tickets, so I went over to the VIP tent, and he had general admission, so he went in ahead of us. We caught up with him like 2 hours later, so he was wandering around this rock festival
oh man.
after several hours of drinking already before the festival. and then went in and proceeded to start drinking right away. He like appears out of a crowd, and he's like, "You don't know what I've seen." Like he'd fucking been to war, man. It was wild. And he's like, the fucking singer, he tells everybody, y'all over here get on this side, and y'all over here get on this side.
Oh, he's never seen a wall of death.
And he's like, and then the motherfuckers said go, and they just ran right into each other. It was fucking crazy.
The voice makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Right?
The voice makes it so much better.
Oh,
And Joe,
I'm reliving this moment.
and
because
Joe,
of that
who
voice.
was there, he turns around. He's like, "You never seen the wall of death?"
Right.
And he's like, "That's what the fuck they call that." It was
It's
blown
amazing.
away. Everybody was taking pictures with him because he had the Let's Get Weird shirt
I
on.
might have a picture with him.
Oh,
'Cause
it was hilarious.
I took so many pictures at Rockville because me and my friend.
that would be fucking
we
funny.
always go topless and we're known as boots and boobs because we always wear boots and we always have our tits out. So
You're fired. Get the fuck out, man. Give her your chair. That's it. Jesus Christ. What is
I'm the one
happening
that
here?
brought that up. I'm the one that said that she's taken my spot. I am fired.
I have pictures.
I believe you. I believe you.
So I mean, it's Rockville. Why not?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm usually like the first chick in the pit too. So like wall and death doesn't even affect me. Like let's go.
She's
But-
over there standing in the middle, just bebopping around. Come on, come on.
Oh
Where
yeah.
you guys at?
I've noticed it's just like jail. You have to take down the biggest motherfucker ever, and then they respect you. So that's what I do every year. I just find a big ass dude and I take him down. He's like, "All right, you mean business?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Well, then I guarantee I've seen you at Rockville. I'm certain of that.
Probably.
I'm certain of
if
that.
you add me on Facebook, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that bitch." Like,
I'm certain of it. No, it's always good times up there.
I can't wait. Yeah, they just posted November.
4 days.
I'm mad that it's November because now I can't go topless.
That's
Love
pretty
it.
crazy.
I love
It's
it. What do you mean you can't go
It's-
topless in November?
It's too
It's
fucking
Florida.
Cold. No,
Come
it's too.
on.
It's too cold for
It's
me.
not
man.
too cold.
You're going to be around all these
It was
assholes.
warming up this last
if you want
November.
them to stand out, I mean, that's cooler weather.
They're gonna point the way.
Exactly.
I mean, they perky regardless, but
Well,
That's
add a little cold weather to the situation
no,
is
I'm
even
a
better.
I'm a cranky brat when I'm cold.
I was going to yell, prove it.
I would if the wife approved. I wouldn't care. Tits are tits, man.
I feel like she would probably say, prove it.
But she's got to show first, and then I will.
Darling. Anyways, so yes, Rockville, 4 days this year.
Can't wait.
I would love for them to bring back that shit where they did the local acts
Right.
in the beginning.
Right.
You know,
Who played there? Effin. played
Effin
there.
did.
Yeah.
Effin did. Rich
Yeah.
Bowman and
That was-
Bim Bowman.
When was that? 2014?
I think it was
2015.
further. It was like the first Rockville or something. It's like one of the first ones.
They did have some local bands there, huh?
Yeah, it was cool.
I don't even remember the last time I saw Rich.
Yeah, he's been he's taken a hiatus from the stage. He's doing some family stuff.
Remember when you and Rich came over to my place?
I do. We
And it
just
was
sat around,
cold as
jammed on guitar.
fuck outside.
Hell yeah, that was good times.
And then we were sitting there like huddled around like a little like ashtray, like just trying to smoke a cigarette.
Oh man,
Oh,
so you know
And
what?
then he tried out that new song that he had just played, like
Yeah.
he had just written.
Speaking of which, you guys brought a song.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we
You guys
did.
brought a song. Now, has anybody heard the song at all?
Besides
No.
us two, and maybe her.
No.
I did.
I mean, out of our circle of friends, no one's actually
Yeah.
heard it.
Is that because she showed her boobs? Showed you her boobs?
No, we
No, I mean,
we showed her
if
our
we're being
boobs.
honest right now, I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, keyword. Yeah, he saw the ass though.
Wow.
Can't complain.
I got a good feeling about it for you. I got a good vibe going for you, man.
Kinda have, like,
I think you're gonna do
you
well.
know,
I
call
think
it-
you guys are gonna be just fine.
Call it women's intuition, but I think I'll like it just right.
I mean, you know.
I think you're in the club. I think you're gonna be around for a little while. So tell me about this song. What's the name of it?
Cold Sweat
Cold Sweat.
Who wrote it?
is real, for the most part.
Yeah, it was actually the first song for this project. This is the first song for this project. Initially, I pretty much wrote the whole thing before I met this dude and everybody else. But quite a bit of it actually got changed up once we got together.
I was going to ask, what did they bring to the table that changed it from the original vision?
Just everyone's like influences, basically.
Yeah.
We all kind of just put our different guitar parts in it.
Yeah, it's
Dave fucking
Dude.
Dave.
this guy.
Yeah, fucking Dave. Dave just came in hard on the drum.
This guy.
We're
He's
always
got-
coming back to Dave.
He's got this
fucking
Massachusetts
Dave, man.
accent. I love it. It's funny. It's fucking kill it hard.
So
Kill it
how different was it, though? How different was it from where it started?
Well,
How different is it now?
to start, like the drums and whatnot, I program MIDI drums for a lot of the structure and whatnot. We actually recorded his drums, the way he plays and everything. So his complete performance from start to finish is on this song, and pretty much just cleaned it up in a way to make it where it's like polished and it's powerful. The way he plays is completely different from anything I would actually write on drums for like programming or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's some suggestions on the drums from Rob himself too that Dave actually played. So there's quite an influence on style for the drums and whatnot, which completely changes the vibe of the song.
Yeah.
You know, initially when I first wrote it, it's pretty much just like a straightforward kind of like, you know, thing that you would hear from what I would do.
The typical guitar player trying to write drums.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
how Israel writes drums.
Yeah.
There's way too much open space.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the beautiful thing
need
about
more silence for guitar.
Yeah, apparently. Or
Isn't
a
that what it is?
massive voice. Dude stands 4.5
I'm a
feet tall,
loud
but yeah.
Oh, I've heard him scream.
Fucking
I've heard it.
Goliath,
I've heard it. What's it about?
the theme is kind of like getting over being on drugs
Mm-hmm.
in a sense.
An addiction.
Yeah, having an addiction in some sort of way and realizing that everybody in your circle has gone away from you because of this problem that you have with like a certain addiction or anything like that. It's kind of like a come to like terms with like a certain problem that you have
Yeah.
in a sense.
This is a personal song for you?
Somewhat. Everything that I tend to write has always been something that, like lyrically, has always been something that I've heard from either a family member or a friend or something that I can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Because my thing is, if I can't relate to something that I write, then who the fuck else that hears it from the band playing or myself or anything? When we push it out, if the audience can't relate to it, then what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of the point of music to me.
Yeah. When I was first starting out as a musician, you know, as a kid, 16 years old, me and Andrew, who's my buddy who passed away, were the ones who did the writing and, you know, songwriting and all that sort of stuff. And I remember him writing lyrics, and I would take those lyrics and have to sort of adapt them, you know, for me, you know, to kind of relate to them more, to really deliver them properly, I felt, you know, so. But anyway, Cold Sweat, the debut.
Ooh, that's right.
Let's do this.
Where are we ready for this?
I am
send
so turned on right now.
Fucking send it.
Lady boner.
All right, let me.
I have a lady boner.
Just got. Everyone's got lady boners right now. I think.
Let me do this proper. Let me
Let's all get lady
Let me do a
boners.
proper intro here. Let me try this. Here we go. So,
Oh, I thought
ladies and gentlemen,
you were asking for a
for the first time ever, Spearhead Horizon Cold Sweat right here in Porchville.
Hell yeah!
I remember when time would stand still.
Yeah. Is that how you feel?
God damn, son.
Dude,
That
that's
was-
some heavy shit.
That was beautiful.
It's heavy, but it's melodic.
That was sexy.
Yeah, that's all of us.
That gave me a boner. Jesus
Got
Christ.
his own lady
Shit,
boner.
now,
again.
I
now we
felt
have
it-
another lady
I
boner.
felt it jump there. Shit, that was good, man. I love it.
That was really wow.
That's really good. I'm really honestly impressed. I mean, that's top notch shit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's the final like recording. That's all of us. It's not like a demo thing. It's not MIDI drums or anything like that. That's our drummer, our bassist,
Mhm.
the three of us playing guitar, you know, and the three of us, Derek, Rob, and I, our vocals on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
It really does. How many recordings you guys working on now?
We got 3 more.
Yeah.
Well, we have 3 more that we have drums recorded for.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to put music out these days? Because I think the tide has sort of turned more towards, you know, YouTube and videos and, you know, putting shit out on the internet. I mean,
That's pretty much where we're going to
CDs.
start.
I mean, who the fuck's selling CDs anymore, you know?
We're still going to make CDs.
Yeah.
I made a joke about making cassettes too, just for old people.
That'd be badass,
Hey.
man.
I love
Could
cassettes.
Dude, my
cassettes
truck
make
is
a
so
comeback?
old. If you could make like an 8-track, that'd be awesome.
Could cassettes make a comeback? I mean, vinyl's coming.
Hey now,
Right.
hey now.
Vinyl's
I still have
definitely-
cassettes,
Yeah.
and I still use them.
What's your go-to? What do you got? What do you got in the library?
Go-to cassette?
Yeah. What do you got in the library?
Probably Peace Sells Megadeth, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good choice.
I dig it. What's your go-to, Izzy? What's your go-to vibe, man?
It's usually like just on my phone. I plug it in or do Bluetooth.
he's a
With-
basic bitch.
Yeah. It's whatever I can just easily handle. Because I'm always driving half the time, so whatever's on my phone.
That's true.
Streaming
newer
stuff.
vehicles don't have
What about you,
cassettes.
Nick? Let's turn the
Shit, my go-to lately really has been like a lot of like Tyler Childers and Cody Jinks and
Ooh.
Band of Heathens, shit like that,
Hell
man.
yeah.
There's just I've slowed down a little bit, man. I really have. Like I love the blues. I always have. You know, there's something about that vibe. Those blues guitars played on a fucking Fender Strat, just screaming at you. You know, there's
You
just something about that sound I love.
Something that you're reminding me of right now. There's a lot of people live streaming now because
Yeah.
of the pandemic and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been doing like this live streaming on like Facebook and YouTube, and they've been doing live streaming for like their bands and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool thing because some of them do it from home.
Yeah, that could be
It's-
cool.
It's crazy, but it's awesome.
It's amazing.
Huh.
I've seen it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
It's really personal too.
yeah,
We did it in the cover band. We're probably going to do it in this band too.
Yeah.
You know,
That'd be fun. Be fun. Just, you know, everybody's got new ways of, you know, getting the music out there and stuff like that. It's really been it's been cool. It's, you know, it's unfortunate, like bands like mine. We were right before all of this, you know. I mean, we were still trying to do the old school ways, you know, when the old school ways were dying, you
Right.
know, and that was there were still, you know, A&R reps, you know, calling people and shit like that back then, and it was just different, you know. But the tide was changing, you know. People were turning away from live music in general, you know, and
Yeah.
going towards a different route. You know.
I think
Just
that's
a weird shift, and
that's changed a little bit though,
yeah,
because of like everybody being locked down and just
Yeah.
kind of like sheltered and their house.
it's probably gonna be the best thing for live
Yeah.
music and live events, you
Dude,
know.
anytime I see there's a show being hosted, the next day when I see video of that show, like whatever band that was playing, I see a massive crowd,
Yeah.
you know, just completely like into it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's-
I've been going to every show I can find. I don't even care who's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been representing everything.
That's awesome.
The crowds are hardcore.
Yeah. I love it, man. There's nothing like fucking metal crowds, man.
Yeah.
Like there is just nothing like it. Like, they're the most loyal fucking fans ever.
There's
one
there's
big
a family
fucking
aspect.
family.
Yeah.
One big family.
Well, because they're all drawn together. You know, we are all drawn together, I could say, you know, for a reason. Like, you know, we don't fit over here, you know. So we sort of, but we all find our way together, you know, and it's oftentimes the music that
Yeah.
brings everybody closer. It's about that connection, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
When I saw Shinedown for the first time at Rockville, I've never seen them live, and it was just the most.
Was it the most recent one?
Yes. It was
Good.
just so emotional. Like, everybody got together. We're all Like,
It was amazing.
I literally got into tears because it was just so emotional. Because everybody was like, literally, like,
Yeah.
we were all like kumbaya, you know?
I saw them, I think it may have been my first Rockville, and they were terrible.
Oh,
They
man.
were god awful. And I was a huge fan.
Right.
Sound of Madness record was in my CD player for fucking months. I played it for everybody. I still have the fucking thing on my phone. I loved it. And I saw them at Rockville. I was so stoked, and they were just terrible. They didn't play anything that anybody knew.
Right.
They were just playing like off hits. It was the vibe was wrong, and Joe and I, we were like, man, they're Jacksonville guys. Like, they should have came home and blew the doors off this place.
A lot of bands are like that.
And they just didn't. It was bad. And so when I got to see them this most recent time, I was like, oh, great. And I was fucking moved. They were so good.
I have a picture of like a whole sea of crowd with everybody with like the lighters and stuff, as it was like my background on my phone for a while, because it was beautiful. I was like, holy crap, I never liked them before. And then it was just. Did
you see Foo Fighters?
I did.
That was amazing for me. I mean, I was a grunge kid, you know, back in the 90s. Right. And Dave Grohl was, you know, a hero. And to see him like live and in person right there, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Who doesn't love some fucking Dave Grohl?
Oh, dude, the guy's amazing. The guy's a legend.
Here's the thing about Foo Fighters for me. I'm not really a fan of them.
Yeah.
I've watched like video on YouTube and whatnot of them playing live. When they play live, especially Dave Grohl, it's like you've got to be a retard to not like get your blood pumping, to like be ready. If you're a musician,
he knows how to do it.
Yeah,
whatever it is,
got that
he knows how to do it.
It's like
as
soon as you see a show by them, especially him, it's like, I need to go fucking do a show, dude.
Yes, actually, that's when After the End got started. Was after Foo Fighters.
Right.
We saw at Foo blah blah blah. We saw Foo Fighters. Joe and I were walking back to the campsite after we had broken up Hollow Days, which was together for 15 years. And we were walking back, and he was like, because I had been kind of on him about it, like, come on, man, let's do something.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no, not really. And after that, he was like, yeah, we can do something. We could do this, and we could do that. And we started like laying it out.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the groundwork that day, you know, because it's that fucking inspiring. We were just like, we got to play. What are we doing? Not playing? We got to be playing. So that was where it started, you know.
I don't know. That's my thing too. It's like I feel some of these local shows that I've been to within the past 2 years, when I see a band that's local that I have not actually heard before, and it's not even the style of music that I like, but when I see them play sometimes, certain bands will like strike that chord with you.
Yeah.
And they'll influence you. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
These guys really kicked ass tonight.
Yeah.
That makes me want to fucking get up and start kicking ass now.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
It's like it just feels right.
That's fucking.
We used to go see shows and then go out to fucking practice, like after the show,
right?
You know, because you'd just be so jazzed. We'd be fucking half drunk, and you know, it's like, let's go to the fucking warehouse, let's go right out. Yeah. The next thing you know, it's fucking 2 a.m. and we're rolling out there, drunk as shit, and sounded better than ever.
I love this so much.
Yeah,
those are the best times, man.
It really is.
I get pumped in a different way, but I'm proud of y'all.
Oh, it's great.
That's in One for All and fucking Never Tell for me, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you telling me about Never Tell playing at House of
Hell yeah.
Blues.
Yeah.
I still want to see them.
Dude,
They sound like they kick ass.
Who's that?
Never Tell.
Never tell. Never heard of him.
my buddy Josh
Who's that?
Barter.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a drummer for that band. It's fucking amazing. It's different, but it's great.
They're more of a new metal type of.
Yeah, I would say new metal. Yeah.
Yeah. From what you've like let me hear of them, I think they kick ass.
Oh, yeah. And his last
I'll check
band
'em
before that, and One for All, man, that really got my blood pumping.
Yeah.
I was running merch tables and shit for them and hanging out with all them, but I could not resist but running into the pit every fucking time.
What's your favorite show you've been to? Favorite show? How many? You've been to a bunch of shows, haven't
A
you?
lot of shows.
What's your favorite
A
one?
lot of shows.
When you think, just what's the first one top of your head that you go, oh man, that one was fucking amazing.
Honestly, Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper seems to be a very influential motherfucker
Oh, yeah.
because
I mean,
Couple
I
weeks
got
ago,
others I can name too, but I mean, Alice Cooper, he puts on one hell of a show.
a couple weeks ago when Alan Godfrey was here, we were talking about Randy Rhoads, and that was his influential turning point
Yeah.
when he said, "Oh, I can be me and do this. Look at this guy right here. He's doing it. I can do what I want to do my way." So that's cool. Alice Cooper's obviously a pretty influential dude. What about you, Iz?
Dude, honestly, and I don't want to be like all about myself about this, but the most influential show, and it was because it's a crowd.
Yeah.
And she was actually there. Rizzo was there. It was at DJ and Gina's. It was the last show that Broken Silence played.
That was such a great show.
Dude,
Yeah.
we fucking like just went hard. We went hard. The chemistry was there for all of us.
Everybody was so excited and happy. Like it was just,
The-
it was great.
Either the second or third song, the whole crowd was like, there was a pit going.
You're welcome.
That was thanks to you?
Oh yeah, I push people. Like I make things happen.
Now, when did you know then after that high? When did you know that this is it?
I mean,
for this chapter.
it's happened before, but not to that magnitude.
Yeah.
You know, and that's there's so many different stories to tell from there, but that it's like you got to keep it going. You know,
Yeah.
you got to keep it going for yourself. Like if you want that's like a drug for you.
Yeah.
You know, for
Yeah.
me it is.
Yeah.
It's like that shit. There's no other feeling
Oh,
for
yeah.
that, man.
Oh, I
When
know.
people lose their shit like that in a crowd, there's no other feeling.
The first time I was on stage, there's a line in a song that we did called "Changing Lanes," and the hook line is "Not gonna die today,"
Right.
and
it's awesome.
the fucking first
awesome. My
time
favorite
that
song.
we
You
hit
guys-
that break, and I heard the crowd scream it at me, was like, holy shit!
Isn't that the best thing when the crowd knows your lyrics?
It was wild. So after that, I would just stick the fucking mic
Yeah.
out into the crowd, and they would scream it, and I was like, I am thoroughly impressed.
Yes.
It was amazing. That's
I'm pretty sure that was me.
That-
Actually,
oh,
singing that.
yeah. But it was cool.
gonna die today. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't forget those things, man.
Then Nick does like the cool little twirly bird like dance, and it's
Love
just
that. I
it's
always
just
pick on my
awesome.
singer friends when I see that, though. I'm like, did you guys forget the lyrics, or are you just that excited?
Oh, we forget the lyrics all
Yeah.
the fucking
All the
time.
time.
all the goddamn time.
iPads, man.
Oh,
They're your best
Jesus
friend.
Christ. No, you can't have an iPad. You look like a pussy. That's
Fuck
what
that iPad.
That's what
Hey.
Joe would tell me.
It's not all the way
That's
up
what
in
Joe
your
would
face.
tell me.
It's down low. That's
I'd
for
turn
cover
around,
band
I would
shit.
turn around and I'd be like, fuck, man, I can't remember these fucking words. And I'd be like, maybe I just put the lyrics, and Joe'd be like, man, you can't put the fucking lyrics up there. What are you doing? So I'd have just keywords that would trigger
Mm-hmm.
what I had to go into.
The muscle memory.
Oh yeah, yeah. But then what's funny? You could go up there and do 9 shots of Jaeger, fucking 6 beers, and hit every fucking note,
Yeah.
word for word.
When you don't
never
give a
miss
shit.
a beat.
That's your best performance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every fucking time.
I'm pretty sure I bought all 9 shots of those Jaegers.
Probably.
6 beers.
Probably. I used to get sent shots on fucking stage all the time.
Oh no, our buddy Bob, like he came up and got you a shot of Jaeger that one time.
Yeah, because like people before the show, people would be like, "Oh man, let me buy you a shot or whatever," and I'd be like, "No man, I'm good. I don't do shots before I get on stage."
Right.
And my wife would always go around and tell everybody he can't turn down shots on stage. It's not allowed.
Yeah,
Good wife.
You can't do that.
you can't turn it down.
So people would bring me fucking shots on stage, and I'd be shit-faced by the time I got done because
That's the best kind of shows.
you
though.
can't turn down shots on stage.
You can't.
You know,
Then we'd come back over to the porch and have a huge fucking party.
Frequently.
bro, I remember there's a picture of you
I'm certain there is.
being like crowd surfing. It was during your show for holidays. It was a picture of you pretty much crowd surfing, and there was a beer in your hand.
I don't.
Epic.
Somebody threw a beer or something like that. It
I
was
don't-
open, and you caught it.
I don't think that was me. I think that was a YouTube sensation or something.
No,
I don't
it
think
was
that
you.
was me.
It was you. It was on Facebook.
I would
and
have remembered. If there's a picture of that, I want to see it
Dude, it was intense.
because that would be fucking badass if I'm that amazing, which I might be.
I'm actually the one that threw that beer.
But you may have.
Because I had that perfect shot. I had the perfect shot. No, I'm actually making that up. I'm pretty sure Nick is right. That's just that YouTube video
I think so.
of a guy that kind of, sort of, almost looked like Nick.
So we're gonna talk business here. So
Yes, sir.
Spearhead Horizon. Where does that name come from?
that comes from a combination of certain things
Yeah.
between the three of us,
Yeah.
myself, Robert, and Derek. I actually had some kind of like, when you look on Google and
Yeah.
whatnot, and you look at like certain things that have certain meanings. I looked at the definition for spearhead, and there's different definitions for that. Spearhead has a definition where it's kind of like a takeover for certain things. You think about like an arrow kind of like thing where it's, that whole nonsense. But spearhead has
That's
a
the way
certain
most people
right,
perceive it.
right. But the term spearhead actually has a military term where it's to go and take over.
To take action.
Yeah. And then I don't remember the rest of what happened. Something Horizon kind of came between the three of us.
It was one of the many drunken nights in your garage.
Yeah.
Well,
Many nights.
So this was one of those like we're talking around, we're tossing around words and like
yeah.
this spearhead, and then right. Well, that sounds cool.
Well, we wanted
Let's
to
do
have
that.
a certain meaning,
Yeah. Right.
And I was looking for certain things. He was looking for certain things. Derek was looking
Right.
for certain things.
So you start putting out words that
Yeah.
are in
Yeah.
the vein, and
we pretty much figured.
then you go, oh, "That sounds cool."
Yeah.
We pretty
Check,
much
see if
figured.
Google it and see if anybody else has got it.
I did all that.
Yep.
Him and I went back and forth for 3 different weeks.
As we
I'd
always
say.
do.
Over different names.
He was gone. Yeah, he sent me a name.
What were some
I
of
would
what were
Google
some of the
search
other
it.
ones?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What was
don't know.
what was the front runners?
God, I'd have to. There's one.
We'd have to bring up the notes.
The very first one I can remember is Diamond Spades.
Yeah.
Diamond
Yeah, yeah.
Spades. That
Yeah.
sounds like a wrestler.
Right? Kind of what I said, too.
He said more of an 80s metal band.
Yeah, I could see like
I had
Steve Austin versus Diamond Spades.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh
So I was
shit, that's
like-
a stripper name. Diamond Spades coming to the stage.
I was thinking stripper name.
yeah.
Totally stripper name.
But
Definitely.
is it
Diamond
male or
Spades.
female?
Either way.
It would be a female.
It is
probably of
Diamond
the
Spades.
African American descent, and
African American descent.
she would probably have like really glittery,
Is that
eye
bitch
makeup?
bedazzling?
bedazzled,
Well, I love
oh, that could be another name.
Bitches be
Bedazzled.
bitches
I
be
love
shining.
supporting strippers. Who
I
doesn't?
mean, essential worker.
Yeah.
Essential workers.
They are
True.
essential.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so what were some of the other names? What do we got?
Just because he's too lazy to pull out his phone, I pulled out mine. But
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I came up with like Final Departure, Beyond Resurrection, Desecrate the Reverence,
Diamond Spades is the best one.
Yeah.
Diamond Spades.
Totally.
We kind of
besides
agreed on
Spearhead.
that, but then we kind of went, we still don't want that to be the name, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. To
You-
us, it was kind of like a marketable type
Yeah.
of thing. Like what seems cleaner has a meaning, but what can actually be pushed out makes sense.
Actually, it came all down to the logo.
That too.
What
yeah.
we could make into a logo
Right.
that would make you look at it and instantly think of the name of the band.
Sure.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, all right. So we've got the song coming. Anything else? Are we gonna do any videos? Anything like that? Do you think?
Yeah.
We've
A little
got-
YouTube action.
We've got quite a few ideas. I can speak for myself on certain things. I know that the single "Cold Sweat" we have. It's pretty much just going to be a single for now.
Mm-hmm.
Something I've kind of pushed along is having like a live band rehearsal type thing.
For a video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more or less where we're playing,
Yeah.
but the audio is actually live.
Right.
Like it's multi-tracked and everything. You can actually hear everything pretty much fresh,
Yeah.
but it's actually video. Like A Day to Remember has actually done a lot of this stuff too, where you hear them play live, but it's pretty much like polished up in a sense. It's
Gotcha.
cleaned up.
And Tremonti.
Yeah, that too. And we're kind of, me personally, I don't know how to do it yet. I've never actually done this, but I'm looking forward to actually doing like good, cool like music videos for specifically Cold Sweat. I think that would be a cool song to do a video on.
Yeah.
But I can only speak for myself on that. We haven't actually talked about like music videos yet, from what I can remember.
I mean, we've kind of just talked about, at least for now, doing the generic shit and releasing the song as a single, and then releasing a lyric video on it, too, just so people can understand the words a little better, too. Even though that one is kind of clear, we have a couple other songs that aren't necessarily clear.
Yeah, they'll rip your throat out, but you won't be able to understand what's going on.
Well, I think people are going to dig it, and we got to, before you know it, we'll be back to hopefully playing live, and I'd love to see you guys down there at the House of Blues, man.
It'll happen.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll fucking come down there and hang out with you guys.
It'll be a fun time.
Am I invited?
No.
As long as you bring that asshole that you were looking for.
Sweet.
I was just about to say that you have to wear leggings.
Yeah, we got to make that a shirt. I'm telling you,
And
T-shirt.
we'll make sure we have your
Porchville podcast.
your very own little dick for you, too.
I'd look at her asshole, or I want to look at her asshole. Yeah, that's gonna be the tagline, and it's gonna have your signature like underneath it. What do you think?
Or his face.
Yeah, maybe like a picture of my face.
Like a caricature, like a
Yes.
yeah. That's a good idea.
But super cartoony.
You should just make a fucking like one of those avatars on Facebook and then like send it to me, and we'll do that.
No,
Like a cartoon you.
No, absolutely
yeah.
not. No,
Yeah,
no,
it'll be
no.
perfect.
I'm thinking like Steve-O, like he has a tattoo of himself on his back.
You're gonna tattoo yourself on your back.
But what
I
are you,
prefer that than a Facebook caricature.
But are you
Oh,
going to
we
be
should-
looking at an asshole?
But I mean, at least the Facebook caricature can be like deleted.
Yeah.
Tattoo can't be deleted off your back.
You know, there's a lot of things that we have to talk
We'll
about.
bounce that idea around. We're definitely going to come back to that. So where can everybody find you on the interwebs?
We have Instagram and Facebook currently. We are
Yes.
working on an actual webpage to where you can sign up, kind of like a, what's those things called? Mailing thing.
Right on.
I forget what the fuck that thing's called.
Subscription.
Yeah,
Mailing
yeah. There we
list
go.
And
There.
subscribe
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
She's got the words for me.
Back in my day, we used to bring a notebook to shows, and you had to write down your fucking email address, and we compiled this massive list. And every time we had shows, we would email blast that out to everybody.
Right.
I remember signing some of those.
Oh
still
man,
kind of do that.
the
though.
good old days when
I-
life was simpler.
I still
The
kind of do that.
MySpace days, too.
MySpace.
I don't even
MySpace
understand how this guy writes lyrics because
Yeah.
he writes them and then he puts them in his phone in notes, and that just kills it for me.
I've actually got. I've got one in my pocket right now. I've got little.
See, that's the thing. I'm constantly driving, so I'm
I've got
constantly
little note
thinking about
cards
things.
that I write little
That's
ideas on.
That's a fucking like tag for a T-shirt that you bought.
Yeah,
It's a dry cleaner
I use
tag.
these at work. And so I have a bunch of them, and I just shit pops in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, write down real quick, stick in my pocket. I got like
voice
19
voice
of them.
memos, man.
Yeah, I do that too. But it just depends on whatever is more accessible. You know,
Do
I feel
you
you.
still carry a pager?
I don't.
What are you, a fucking nurse?
Would pagers
Yeah.
would pagers even work? Do they even use pagers anymore?
That's why I'm asking you.
That might be
Old
a
as
Google
fuck.
question there.
Google that bitch.
I think like doctors.
Do you have a car phone?
Pagers.
Are you a surgeon?
No, I don't have a car phone. That
What
I
about
know.
a fax machine?
Not that I'm aware of.
You're not aware if you have a fax machine.
Not that I'm aware of.
Telegram.
Telegraph.
Do you still send messages via pigeons?
Yes. All right, boys. So, girls, lady, gentlemen, fellas,
Where?
motherfuckers.
That would be
Facebook.com, Spearhead Horizon. Instagram, Spearhead Horizon Official. That's where they can find you guys.
Yes, sir.
And the show. Give me the info on the show one more time.
February 12th.
February
at the
12th.
Brass Mug in Tampa.
Brass Mug Tampa. We're gonna
Yes.
make sure to link to that in the show notes and all that good stuff. And,
That's right.
do you have anything you want to throw out to the good people of Porchville?
Come to the show.
Come to the show.
You're gonna get your dicks rocked off.
Hey, I'll be there too.
She's going to be there.
She's gonna rock your dick off.
She's gonna get her dick rocked off.
Everyone's going to be there.
Boom.
I have
Love
big,
it.
Actually,
yeah, I have
quite
big
a
dick
few.
energy.
All the dicks are gonna get rocked off. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Porchville Podcast. Send us some email, porchmail@porchvillepod.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure wherever you go, you hit subscribe, and that really helps us out. Send us some comments, send us some love, tell us how we're doing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
You push me